It is my business on behalf of the president to make sure that nobody is slowed down. So any government ministry or state agency that is slowing down, please come and report them to me. I'll call them, we'll have a sit down and we'll agree that we need to let everybody move because this country needs a fast move. It needs a fast pace because we need to catch up with the many challenges that we have. I'm pleased to join you today, Your Excellencies, in transferring Joint Operations Center to Kenya Coast Guard Service and stimulating the Light Coastal app launch of 19 fishing boats supported by the European Union under the Go Blue project. It is an important development since April 19th when we flagged off the first batch of 8 in Kwale. With this project, we unlock the potential of large sea opportunities in coastal urban centers for sustainable and inclusive economic growth. This will result in creation of employment while conserving and sustainably using the coastal and marine environment, as well as promoting effective and integrated maritime governance. Your Excellencies, I take note that some of the key activities in the project, this project is undertaking are aimed at accelerating sustained, inclusive, and sustainable economic urban coastal growth. This is an important component in job creation, especially for the youth and women through skills and value chain development. This is by enhancing maritime governance through integrated and effective law enforcement. It will contribute to the regional and global security and create a favorable environment for economic development. Your Excellencies, the government appreciates these initiatives because they will also deepen the relationship between the coastal communities and maritime law enforcement actors. Further, we welcome the innovative security app, the Light Coastal app, Usalama Baharini, Kenya, developed by the Kenya Coast Guard Service in collaboration with the Expertise France and Climario project. It will ease the exchange of information and coordination at regional level. We are determined to ensure that the blue economy contributes to the realization of the bottom-up economic transformation agenda. In conclusion, I recognize the immense support by the political leadership of the Coast region for this project and other blue economy growth initiatives. It is our collective responsibility to ensure successful implementation. Your Excellencies, I want to take this opportunity to affirm and appreciate the 6 governors of the Coast region for their active participation in the implementation of projects within the blue economy sector. I also want to salute their leadership for accepting that though we may have come in through different political formations, elections are over, and this is a time to work and serve the people who elected us. Your Excellencies, President William Ruto and I have made a conscious decision to embrace devolution in totality and to work very closely with the county governments to realize faster economic growth. And I really want to say that here in the coastal region, we have very good working relationship with all the 6 county governments, and that to a great extent is responsible for the economic growth that is taking place in this region. So governors, once more, I want to assure you of the support of the President and I, and indeed the rest of the national government, to support devolution, to support your activities, so that we all work together because we serve the same people. Let me take this opportunity to applaud the European Union and all the ambassadors present and those who are not here for the great support you are according to our country and to our people. We don't take it for granted. These initiatives here at the coast and the rest of Kenya are improving lives. And I want to say that the blue economy space is very critical in our national development. As we struggle with mitigating the effects of climate change. The government and our partners must come up with other initiatives that are not subject to the effects of climate change, and hence creating a lot of time and effort on the blue economy sector. So I really want to thank our development partners and assure you of our cooperation. Any time will be available so that we can be able to make progress together. Governor, ni muhimu kupanga huko mbele na kupanga maneno yetu ya kwamba sisi katika serikali kuu na nyinyi nyote hapa tunatembea pamoja. And you know, the Coast Region is a great beneficiary of the new administration, the Ruto administration, because you know the first economic intervention President William Ruto made on his ascendancy to the presidency was to restore the port of Mombasa that had been taken away. We therefore want to say that we care for this region. We are aligned to your aspirations. We are aligned to your challenges. And together we shall make progress for the benefit not only of the people of the Coast Region, but the people of Kenya. And the contribution of the Coast Region to the overall economic transformation of this country cannot be overemphasized. And matters blue is what is going to help our country. And therefore we shall spend time and resources in the Coast Region again and again. So Waziri, when you have something else, please call me. Governor Lam, you have said you'll call me for something, I'll come. Governor, the tall guy, we want to know what fertilizer they put on you for that hate. We'll come to Kilifi, and we are more than willing to come and work here, as we also enjoy the tourism facilities that are within this great region.
It is important that we interrogate, and I think Parliament will be doing public participation on the finance bill, and I'm urging Kenyans to take the opportunity to understand it at that level, so that, because if we go to the streets, we will not have good public participation. And this finance bill is meant to revamp and re-inspire our economy and rediscover our potential. So I think instead of subjecting it to mass action, I think the best way is for us to open doors for participation, so that, like for us fishermen, we are already happy that once we have a reduction of imports, then we are able to increase production here in the sea and in other areas of blue space, so that we can inspire investment. So I think I needed to say this, Your Excellency, because as fishermen, we are really looking forward to the implementation of that, so that we can be able to benefit more from the blue bodies. Kwa hivyo, Your Excellency, mimi yangu tu ni shukrani kubwa, kwa sababu kwa muda mfupi uliweza kuangalia ratiba yako na ukasema wewe mwenyewe utakuja hapa. Na sisi tunakushukuru kwanza kama wizara, lakini pia nikigeuza kibao pande mwingine kama pwani, tunakushukuru sana kwa sababu umepatikana hapa mara nyingi, na bado tutaendelea kukualika ili kuona kwamba tunaweza kuendeleza hili gurudumu pamoja. Na tunawashukuru hawa wafadhili wetu wa Jumuiya ya Ulaya kwa sababu wameweza kufadhili miradi hii, na tumekubaliana vile itakavyoendelea, na ndio maana ile sera yetu ambayo tunaiunda pamoja, tukichukua mawazo yao ili kuhakikisha tumeweza kufaulu katika mambo ya uchumi samawati. Na pia nimesema kwamba ule mswada ambao uko bungeni sasa, ili kuangalia mambo yetu ya fedha, ni muhimu tujihusishe kwa mawazo, kwa sababu tumeona wengine wamefanya tishio ya kufanya maandamano kwa hiyo, lakini tunasema kwamba njia muhimu ni sisi kuweka mawazo yetu pamoja ili kuweza kuhakikisha ile ajenda ya rais na naibu ambayo inamlenga sana mwananchi wa chini inaweza kufanikiwa na nchi inaweza kufanikiwa kiuchumi. Kwa hivyo ni muhimu kuwe na mjadala wazi, na nafikiri kitu ambayo tumeona juzi, rais wetu amechukua muda katika vyombo vya habari akielezea yale mambo ambayo yako katika mswada huo na mipango yote ya kumuinua mwananchi. Kwa hivyo tunataka mijadala iwe ya kiustaarabu, isiwe ni mijadala ambayo itakuwa haieleweki. Sisi ni nchi ya kidemokrasia na tumefaidika sana na kuona kwamba tunaweka muhimu mazungumzo na kuweka huru wananchi waweze kutoa maoni. Kwa hivyo mimi sitaki kuzungumza sana kuzidi hapo, Mheshimiwa Naibu Rais. Ile tu nimesema ni kwamba kwa sababu serikali za kaunti ni nguzo muhimu, tutaendelea kufanya kazi na wao ili kuona kwamba tunakita ugatuzi katika kufaulu, na mahali kuna changamoto pia tutakuwa tayari kuweza kuona kwamba tunashirikiana. Your Excellency, tulitarajia hapa magavana 6. Gavana wa Taita Taveta amepeana udhuru, na gavana wa Kwale pia amepeana udhuru, na gavana wa Tana River. Lakini pia wamewakilishwa hapa na maafisa wao wa ngazi za juu. Kwa hivyo kaunti zote